Don't confuse education with schooling. I didn't go to Harvard, but people who work for me did. The secret to success: find something you love to do so much you can't wait for the sun to rise to do it all over again. When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. Persistence is very important. You should not give up unless you are forced to give up. I think that's the single best piece of advice. Constantly think about how you could be doing things better and questioning yourself. Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. The first step is to establish that something is possible, then probability will occur. Great companies are built on great products. If you're trying to create a company, it's like baking a cake. You have to have all the ingredients in the right proportion. I think it's very important to have a feedback loop where you're constantly thinking about what you've done and how you could be doing it better. You want to be extra rigorous about making the best possible thing you can. Find everything that's wrong with it and fix it. I would like to die on Mars, just not on impact. If you're changing the world, you're working on important things, you're excited to get up in the morning. I think the best way to attract venture capital is to try and come up with a demonstration of whatever product or service it is, and ideally take that as far as you can. Just see if you can sell that to real customers and start generating some momentum. You have to be pretty driven to make it happen, otherwise, you will just make yourself miserable. I don't create companies for the sake of creating companies, but to get things done. I think it's very important to have a feedback loop where you're constantly thinking about what you've done and how you could be doing it better. Work like hell. I mean, you just have to put in 80 to 100-hour weeks every week. I think it's possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. People should pursue what they're passionate about. That will make them happier than pretty much anything else. I say something, and then it usually happens. Maybe not on schedule, but it usually happens. The only thing that makes sense is to strive for greater collective enlightenment. It's okay to have your eggs in one basket as long as you control what happens to that basket. I think it's important to have a future that is inspiring and appealing. The thing that's worth doing is trying to improve our understanding of the world and gain a better appreciation of the universe, and not to worry too much about there being no meaning, and try and enjoy yourself. Because actually, life's pretty good. It really is. Like subscribe, share.